Hey YouTube, welcome back to Anthony TV. Today I kind of want to share something. Going through a move here, and I've been going through some stuff, and found an old album here of not pictures of me necessarily, but pictures. I used to watch sports a lot when I was a kid, and when I was younger. But some stuff when I was a kid. Collected here some cards, from different sports. I'm gonna start with boxing here. So Michael Carbajal here. He's actually from Arizona. He was a junior flyweight the 80s and 90s. He's actually from the Guadalupe area here in Arizona. It's like it's in Phoenix, but he was from that area. Remember him? Never met him or anything, but I do remember him. This is I think this guy fought Chavez once. And Chavez later in his career, like, I think after when Chavez, the first fight after the De La Hoya lost, the first fight, I think that's who Chavez fought afterwards. So I kind of remember him. Some other guys here. I remember Orlin Norris. That's Terry Norris's older brother. Um, don't remember that guy. That's a very old one, if everybody can remember him. And then we have Bruce Seldon. That's the guy that Tyson fought apparently the night that Tupac died or whatever. That was in that dive fight. That's him. Um, yeah, that's from a long time ago. I think he was a cruiserweight, if I'm not mistaken. This guy can't. This guy's another cruiserweight, but this one doesn't say up here. I believe he was too. Some of these guys I don't even remember, but yeah, I got their cards. My sister's handwriting. My sister who passed away a few years back. She did this album for me actually, so it's kind of random all these. And speaking of angels, there's another one here. Kobe. It's his rookie one. David Robinson, he played for the Spurs, the teammate of Sean Elliott's. I don't have any Sean Elliott ones though. I was looking through here earlier and don't have any. Eddie Jones when he was with the Lakers. John Barry when he was with the Lakers. It's a Nick Van Exel. If anybody remembers Nick Van Exel. Magic Johnson, his actual name Irvin. And then another Kobe one. He was young here. He was like a rookie here still, I think, or the second season. Still really young in his career. Laker logo hasn't changed. That's another Nick Van Exel one. Rick Fox used to be married to Vanessa Williams, if anybody can remember him. And then another David Robinson one. Shaq with the Lakers. Jacques Vaughn, a Utah guy. I don't have any Stockton or Malone, but I have Jacques Vaughn for some reason. Kind of random. Rod Strickland. And we get into football here. Boomer. There's Boomer Esiason. He was at the Jets like in the mid 90s. Yep, 94 right there. Remember him. He was with the Bengals before that, of course. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Not the basketball player, but the running back for the Dolphins in the 90s. Ben Coates. It's a Patriots one right here. Back when the Patriots had their royal blues. Long time. That was in the 90s as well. This is a Rodney Thomas from the Oilers, old Houston Oilers. So wow, it's nice to see an Oilers one in here. And then Bengals. This was Darnay Scott. I don't remember him. Forgive me. Jeff Hostetler. Yeah, Raiders. Dad's a Raider fan, so I know a lot. I knew some things about the Raiders too. This is a Mark Carrier. I guess he played for after Walter Payton, I'm assuming. For the Bears. And then here we got the old Diamondbacks. Brian Anderson, pitcher. Jeff Suppan, another pitcher. Steve Finley, he's an outfielder. He was really good. I met some of these guys at the old JW Marriott. If when I used to work there, and didn't meet them, but I remember seeing them in person. And some of them are nice guys. Really seemed like they were down to earth. So there was those guys. I got more right here. There's Durazo. My tata liked him a lot. That was like his favorite player. Travis Lee, Omar Dahl, Jay Bell. I remember Jay Bell. He looks like a doctor, by the way. I had a doctor that looked like him when I was a child. Kelly Stennett. And then you got some more boxing ones. Oliver McCall, the first one to beat Lennox Lewis ever. Of course, that was later avenged, but yeah, he was a mean fighter, hard hitting. Kind of remember that guy, but not really. I thought that was Arturo Gatti, but it's somebody else. Pedro Sanchez. Don't remember this guy. Gee, yeah, there's a lot of these guys I don't remember, but here I have their card. Michael Moore looks different right there. So I guess that's when he was a cruiserweight, but he was a great heavyweight. Michael Moore fought Holyfield twice, and he beat him once and lost to him once. Charles Murray, remember him? A long time ago. Uh, don't remember that guy. Don't remember that guy. Yeah, some of these are I think they're foreign too. You know, in other countries and stuff. He was a heavyweight. I remember him since he was a cruiserweight, but that was a long time ago. Junior middleweight and some basketball here. Dennis Scott, Orlando Magic when Shaq was there, teammate of his. Another David Robinson one. I have a lot of David Robinson ones, surprisingly. Antonio McDyess when he was with the Nuggets. That was before he was with the Suns. He did play for the Suns after the Nuggets. Vlade Divac, wow, when he was with Charlotte. That was a long time, even before the Kings. Chauncey Billups, I didn't even know he played for the Celtics. He was really young right there. It's Chauncey there, and then he had a head coach somewhere now. And forgive me where. I can't remember. He's a head coach now, though, somewhere. There's Anthony Johnson, the Kings, and Spurs logo. That used to be the logo. It's black and silver now, but that was the colorful one. I kind of like that one, too. That's because of like a Southwest feel. The glare from some of these. Terry Glenn, he played for the Cowboys too, I think, after the Patriots. And then there's Dorsey Levens when the Green Bay was going to Super Bowls, and Brett Favre was winning MVPs. That was his running back right there. And Dan Marino, don't know if you could see it. It's a Dan Marino one, kind of glare here. Dan Marino, another David Robinson. Tim Hardaway when he was with the Warriors. I think that's when he was just starting. That was even before he went to the Miami Heat. A Shaq rookie one, Orlando. Yeah, 1992. That's crazy. There's some wrestling now. See if these things still work. I got them from Little Caesars back in 1999. You could YouTube the commercial too. I think Ming was in the commercial too. But I don't have a Ming one. I just have Goldberg and Sting here. Yeah, they still work. Yeah, there you go. And then Vampiro, some wrestlers we met too in person. Long time ago, it was like at the Gym Click Auto Mall. Me and my best friend went to go. My dad took us to go meet him. There's Kimberly and DDP when they were married. He always wrote that bang. He still says that now to this day. Anthony, it was pretty cool. They were really nice, down to earth people, man. They seemed like they liked people. And well, they're always around them. So yeah, they were really cool. October of 2000. That's crazy. But yeah, thank you guys. This was really cool. It was nice meeting you guys. Ric Flair, it was nice meeting him. He seemed like he was, I know they don't remember me at all, but you know, they've met so many people. But it was cool to meet them though. I remember I had an aunt too that worked there and she got us the vouchers to go see him. So thank you too for that. I didn't know I still had these. I'm glad I do. I'm glad I found this. Kevin Nash. Seemed like he was tired, but he was still there and he was, he was still kind. So thank you, man. This was cool. This was like all the vouchers here too. So yeah, all the dates. It's crazy. I'm glad we found this. This is the first one right there. Nash was the first one in '99, and then about over a year came and I went to go see these. This was back to back days. That's crazy. Ric Flair and DDP, and then Vampiro came the following week. So summer of '99, fall of 2000. Those are some special times. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see what else I could find. And thanks for watching again, and stay tuned for more. Take care.